This is how it looks from my vision. How the ball looks when it's coming back at you. Woo! It's not a game, son. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, nigga! Ooh! Ooh, I ain't done yet, nigga! I get this, I love this. First of all, I want to thank my subscribers that stuck with me. Like I said, I'm not on here every time something happens. So I do come on when I feel like something, you know. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, subscribers. Listen, like I said, I don't have Facebook. I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I don't have these things where people follow me and then they bring their ass over to my channel. Facebook, I don't have it. I don't want people that I knew back then. I don't want to know them anymore. Okay? I don't want to be known too much. I'm not a known person. And I like that. I don't have Instagram. I don't even know if I'm going to get Instagram. The Twitter shit, no, I don't. Half the time, I don't care about what people say and think. Like I said, I use this channel just to vent. I started my YouTube channel this year, January. I went from 50 to 100 to 200 to 400 now. Hey, I'm taking my time with my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting so much effort in it. Like I said, when something hits me and I want to talk or I want to vent, I just blow some steam off on this shit. All right? That's it, basically. So I just want to thank you for just holding on and just, you know, just there to have me, you know. Thank you for the subscription, for the subscribers. I'm glad. I'm very grateful. Okay, and I always say that as it goes up, I always let y'all know I'm grateful. You're there or you're not there. You like or you dislike, whatever. All right, enough with the fuckery with me. Mcgregor, I heard that you have a lot of anger in you because of Floyd and the fight you had. Now, you did an interview, and I read it the other day talking about, you know, I went by the rules when I fought Mayweather, and you know, I should have gave him a boot to the neck. Okay? I don't give a fuck about getting disqualified. I could pay the fine. And for this fight with Manny Pacquiao, well, we don't know about Manny. But let's see what old bitter Freddie Roach got to say. Based on what Freddie Roach got to say. Now listen, Freddie Roach, Freddie Roach just needs to shut his mouth sometimes, because he talks over here for Manny Pacquiao, and Manny Pacquiao is not saying any of these things, okay? So, bitter old Freddie Roach, okay, this is what Mcgregor said. Depending on what Freddie Roach says and how I feel, I might just get disqualified, and I'm not playing by the books. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, listen, it is what it is. Manny Pacquiao is a warrior, okay? So you want to do all the headbutts, the elbows. We seen that with not a welterweight, but a damn near middleweight Jeff Horn. Elbows. Boom, boom. Okay? the headbutts. There's always headbutts between, so yeah, I know. But it was plenty of headbutts. The headlocks, okay? The leaning, all this shit that people get mad with Wilder and Tyson Fury, but they don't see it with Jeff Horn and Manny Pacquiao. They say, well, Manny Pacquiao wasn't the same Manny Pacquiao, and that's why he couldn't get rid of Jeff Horn. No, Jeff Horn was cheating his ass off. And Manny Pacquiao couldn't perform the way he wanted to perform. And he still almost got this Jeff Horn out on the 9th round, okay? So, it was a lot of cheating going on that fight, all right? So, listen, I might pause this because I'm getting really upset with the shit, okay? And sometimes I lose my train of thought. Let me get my coffee, black with 2 sugars, like my man Showbiz say. He don't know me. I'm just a small nut in this motherfucker. But I watch him. I love him. So, McGregor, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. And the way I see it, I was listening to Fanon and I saw his title talking about Manny Pacquiao is ducking Crawford and Errol Spence to fight McGregor. Well, you fucking bozo. You pick and choose what you want to make. And that, I swear, Fanon, I don't like you. I like you. I don't hate you. But when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, you always put some fucking, you always changing the fucking narrative with this shit. All these motherfucking remember is, Manny Pacquiao in the ring with Spence and shook his hand and say he'll fight him next, and that's all you based on. You don't base it on the Twitter war with Crawford and Errol Spence. You don't base it, and then Manny Pacquiao said I'll fight you both. You don't base on certain things after that. Y'all just stick on that, right? But look, Manny Pacquiao reached out to Bob Arum to make the fight. Huh? Make the fight with who? Bud Crawford. And what did motherfucker Bob Arum do? He can't pay Manny Pacquiao his 20 mil. All right. And this is another proof. What happened with Kell Brook? With Crawford. What happened to Kell Brook with Crawford? Well, Bob Arum again. Or UK. They don't want to pay for that fight. They don't want to pay for that fight. Just like Errol Spence said when he was going down the aisle after the Tyson Fury and Wilder fight, he said, him fighting Kell Brook? Him fighting Kell Brook? That match don't mean shit. Well, there you have it. Here you go your answer. Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford, you can't fight Kell Brook because it's fucking garbage and it stinks. Yeah, I yell a lot sometimes when I'm irritable. Okay? Shit. So, there you go. So, the proof is in the pudding, like I like to say. The proof is in the pudding. Manny Pacquiao did not duck Crawford because Bob Arum blocked it the first time, and I have proof there. Bob Arum couldn't give Manny Pacquiao his money, right? So he blocked it twice, even when Manny Pacquiao reached out. Get the fucking details. Get the proof. Just don't be stuck like a motherfucking mongoloid about, oh, Manny Pacquiao's ducking Crawford. You see, people just say shit. You know what you remind me of? Now listen, I'm an independent. I'm independent, and I only think independent ways, okay? I'm not a Democrat, and I'm not a Republican. But I'm giving you an example, okay? So I'm not taking anybody's side. I don't give a fuck. Trump, all you have to do is say shit. And it doesn't mean I have to have reason behind it. Just as long as he has followers, that's all that matters. And that's how this fucking boxing game works. Somebody say Manny Pacquiao ducking Crawford and Spence. They don't look into the details. They don't look into the reasons. And all that matters is what that person say. And you're behind him licking his ass. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. So, a lot of people will say it, and people will just believe it without doing their homework. Okay? So back to this situation with McGregor, because I'm on McGregor ass right now. Okay? So McGregor, if you feel like you want to cheat and get disqualified or whatever you do, I'm pretty sure you're going to do it. Okay? I'm pretty sure, and I swear, just like every other fighter, I'm sure your face going to get lumped the fuck up. lump the fuck up if you go toe to toe. Okay, Broner, he didn't get so much lumped up, because most of the time he ran. Okay, he ran. All right, he didn't toe up too much. He ran. He was in survival mode, just like how y'all say, well, Errol Spence, he didn't knock out Mikey, even though Errol Spence said, yeah, I want to knock out Mikey in the interview. Do I have to show you this motherfucking interview? He did say he'll knock him out, right, in the interview, or at least knock him down. At least knock him down. Even Manny Pacquiao almost knocked down Broner that was running his ass off all the time, and he got him wobbling like, oh, he had to grab the rope. Yo, bro, you see how this shit goes, right? So this survival mode shit, yeah, okay. Broner was on survival mode. You're gonna say Michael was on survival mode, but he was right in front of fucking Errol Spence, and Errol Spence still couldn't fucking knock him down. Mikey didn't even run that much, not even all. He was right there in defense mode, survival mode, and he still couldn't knock him out. Come on, man. Listen. Let's go straight to this shit right now, okay? Because a lot of people saying, I remember Fanon saying, oh, I think that Danny Garcia might get lucky and knock out Manny Pacquiao with just one of those punches. Fuck out of here, man. This guy, man, he's so much a Manny Pacquiao hater. A Manny Pacquiao hater. And that's why I can't stand this dude sometimes. I love him, but I can't stand you at the same time sometimes, bro. Because you do say a lot of shit that I like to listen to. But then when it comes to Manny Pacquiao, for some reason you got something going on in your head about this dude. All right? So, I'm a little frustrated now. Hold on. Hey, I'm back. Had to take another sip of the coffee. But people saying, oh, I don't want to see this fight. I don't want to see this fight with Mcgregor and Manny Pacquiao. But why not? Who set the trend? Well, this trend been going on a long time, but for this generation, who set the trend? Mayweather, right? And Manny Pacquiao fans, I'm going to tell you right now, don't get it twisted, because I know when Mayweather was doing this, y'all was fucking hawking up spit of shit about, oh, this is not a good fight, including me at one time. But I sat back and I think, listen, it's entertainment. If he wants to rob the bank, just like I did in my last video with the Logan Paul, what the fuck this guy named that got 20 million subscribers, and he got a little country, because remember what Mayweather said, he don't fuck with fighters with cities, he only fight with boxers with countries. But he's not fighting for Manny Pacquiao, right? So he's gonna fight Logan Paul. Paul Logan, I'm sorry, I don't follow him, okay? But I looked at some of his shit, and he won't fight. Mayweather won't fight KSI. I don't know. I don't want to go through this shit that I had said in my last video, okay? So all I'm saying is, Manny Pacquiao could do what the fuck he wants, just like Mayweather can. Okay? He could be a boxer and an entertainer. He earned it. You know how he say he earned it. Mayweather earned it. Well, now the tables are turned. So Mayweather fans also, shut your mouth. Let it be what it is. Don't get mad. Appreciate. All right? Whatever you want to call sloppy seconds, just like everybody was saying, Errol Spence beat Kell Brook, but no one's saying that's sloppy seconds, and everybody's saying, oh, it's a good fight for Crawford. It's a good fight for Crawford, right? Sometimes I get stuck in the matrix, so I have to hit myself. So, it's good for one person, it's not good for the others. I don't care about this shit. Listen, I'm a big Manny Pacquiao fan. I love Manny Pacquiao, but the way I see these boxers, the way they act, they could turn on you in a minute. So I don't really give it two shits. There's only one thing that, some of the political views of Manny Pacquiao I don't like, but besides that, in the ring, I love the dude. I love how he is so humble in a lion, in a tiger. Fuck the lion, he's a tiger. Okay, in the ring, and that's what I like. I enjoy that. Okay, so, but I would disown his ass. I always said this. I would disown his ass if he ever get busted taking PEDs. I would disown him. Okay? So I'm not gonna say one thing when I'm not gonna say, oh, I think he's on it. No, fuck what you think. If you ain't got proof, shut the fuck up. All right? I don't want to hear that shit. Probability of this and that and no. If you ain't get busted, Canelo got busted, and nobody's talking about Canelo. All right? Everybody's giving him a pound for pound and all this shit. Man, I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. All I want to see is, if this year, you know, this McGregor fight to me is, it's just a get busy fight. Because he couldn't get a fight with Crawford. He couldn't get a fight with Triple G. He couldn't get a fight with Spence. Because like I said in my videos, I already proved that with Spence. Y'all stuck with the ring shit. But Derrick James know what the deal is. And Derrick James is not going to put Spence in the ring with Manny Pacquiao, knowing that Derrick James out his mouth, and I show proof if you look at my videos, how Derrick James said Manny Pacquiao is pound for pound for the last 10, 15 years. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, man. Okay? So, I already know that, listen, that ain't happening. So we're going to see what's going on with Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. We're going to see how long it's going to take for Errol Spence to knock out or knock down, at least a fucking knockdown. I mean, you couldn't fucking knock out Garcia, Mikey Garcia. You couldn't even at least knock them down. You couldn't even just wobble them a little bit, right? But we're going to see. I'm not Errol Spence hater. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just listening to the words these fighters say in the interview and say, I'm going to knock so-and-so down, or I'm going to knock them out. And then when they get in the ring, they go 12 rounds. All right. Just like Keith went 12 rounds with Porter and Danny Garcia. They all going 12 fucking rounds. I ain't seen nothing special. Okay? So let's see if Errol Spence is going to be special and get rid of Danny Garcia in the next 4, 5, 6 rounds. Okay? Or knock him down 2 or 3 times. That's all I'm asking. And then we'll see what happened this year. And Terrence Crawford, well, since you can't fight Kell Brook, who are you going to fight? Well, just sit out. Like you said, you're going to sit out for the year, right? Remember with the coronavirus and he was worried and you want to make the money and all this shit? Fine. Fine. I'm happy for you. Stay out of business for a while. When next year starts, Manny Pacquiao ass is yours. Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao ass is yours. All this bullshit this year again is full of shit, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know the date of what's going on with this fight with Mcgregor and Manny Pacquiao, if it's this year or maybe the beginning of the year, but still you got a whole year to have another fight, Manny Pacquiao, if so be it. All right? And people complaining about Manny Pacquiao and McGregor and this motherfucking fight. But guess what? That money's going back to his country. That money's going back to his country, dude. Charity, helping people. Yeah, it's going back to his country. So I got no problems with him helping people. It's not like Mayweather pocketing it and, it's none of that. That money's going back to his country, going through this crisis. So I totally agree with this fight, especially that on top of it. Yes, I do agree with this fight, and I'm happy for Manny Pacquiao. He could get one of these dumb entertainment fights. He could get an entertainment fight, right? He's been putting the work in, right? Mayweather did it. So Floyd fans and Manny Pacquiao fans, please, y'all going back and forth now. Everybody's doing entertainment. Everybody's doing the entertaining thing, okay? And guess what? That fucking WBA belt ain't going nowhere. That's right, because he's a boxer and an entertainer. Mayweather is just a fucking entertainer. He said he don't want no hard work. Easy pay. Okay? Because guess what? Oh, I forgot. Motherfucker, I forgot. I know you hate me, nigga. I love when you hate me. I love when you hate me. When I see the replies and you see that Captain Food don't know what the fuck he's talking about and he's a stupid motherfucker, you know what I do? I reply back, oh, Captain Food is a motherfucking skunt. You're so right, he's a fucking skunt. And case closed. That's why I don't have fucking Twitter and Amazon and Instagram, because I don't care. I don't care too much about this. Like I said, I use YouTube and I focus that to vent, okay, on anything I want to vent on. So what I was saying now, get your shit together. Oh, this is what I was saying. Mayweather, remember Mayweather? When he wanted to get McGregor and Khabib on the same day to fight, and you pay $200 and something on pay-per-view to see 2 fights in one day. What happened? Now, what happened? What happened to McGregor? Why you ain't fight McGregor for the second time? What happened, bro? What happened? But man, Pacquiao got McGregor. Let her, you know what I'm saying? What happened to Khabib? So now you work your way down. Now you dealing with a YouTube guy, okay? You're dealing with a YouTube guy that got like 20 million subscribers, 25 million subscribers, equivalent to a little country. So I'm not gonna say that he's nobody, he's somebody, but that looks worse than anything, man. That looked worse than anything. It's like you went from fighting McGregor, then you went to go fight some guy off of YouTube, but hey, like I said, it's entertainment, and there's people. I won't pay for it. What I pay for the McGregor and Manny Pacquiao fight, yeah, I will pay for it, because I did pay for the Mayweather and McGregor fight. It's a novelty. I wanted to see it. I was curious. I wanted to see it. But this Logan Paul and this Mayweather, I'm not paying for that. I'll just wait to see what happens. I'm not paying for that shit. Okay? Manny Pacquiao fighting McGregor, because I just want to see if this motherfucking McGregor is going to do some stupid shit. I really want to see if this motherfucker going to do some stupid shit on account that he got all this pent up anger because of what Mayweather did to him. Because I was reading an article and he said, yeah, I should have gave him a shoulder. I should have given him a boot. I should have did this. I should have did that. Fuck the rules. Now you're going to put all that energy on little Manny Pacquiao. But guess what? Little Manny Pacquiao is going to fuck you up, yo. He's going to fuck you up, yo. So you go ahead with all that bullshit. Like I said, that ain't going to stop him. He got about 20 stitches up in his head anyway. He got a whole bunch of stitches up in his head. That ain't new, man. That made his head harder. So you go ahead with your shit, and like I said, you might not see me tomorrow or the next day. I might come back out in the next month. But can y'all do me a favor? Since I don't have Instagram and Twitter and all this shit, and where I could get followers and shit like that, just support a brother and put this out there for all your Manny Pacquiao fans. You know what I'm saying? And check my channel. Just check it out. I talk about this, that, whatever suits my head, whatever. Hey, it is what it is. Have a nice day. Hasta la vista, baby. Enjoy your day. And Manny Pacquiao, this is just a fight to keep you busy. That's it. Just to keep you busy for the year. You gotta keep busy, man. You can't do this, man. You gotta keep busy. So if this is what you get, it fine. And it's for a good cause, for your country and helping your people, and so on and so on. And next year, Danny and Spence, whoever wins that fight, like I said, a fight is a fight. Same thing with McGregor and Manny Pacquiao. A fight is a fight. You never know. You never know. So we should see what happens with Danny and Spence. Hopefully Spence will be victorious, and we'll move on to seeing Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. And Crawford, who knows what he's going to do. Hey, maybe next year Bob Arum will have some balls to give Manny Pacquiao's money to fight, and it will happen. If not, and you know what I'm starting to notice right here? I'm about to get off. You know what I notice right now? I'm starting to hear this Porter versus Spence fight. Yeah, I'm hearing this Porter part 2. Like they trying to build up something for next year with Porter. I'm starting to hear this bullshit. Motherfucker, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see no repeats. Then I hear another motherfucker, he replied talking to me, talking about, Manny Pacquiao should drop the WBA belt if he ain't fighting nobody, and he should give Thurman a fucking second chance. Man, fuck a second chance, man. This is an icon, man. You get it right once. If you don't, get the fuck out of here, okay? This is not no young blood fighter. This nigga's an icon. You got to get it right. If not, kick rocks, kick boulders with slippers. Okay. So next year, I'm depending to see what I really want to see out of Manny Pacquiao is to fight Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. Those are the only two guys I want to see fight Manny Pacquiao. And I'm watching and I'm listening, and I'm going to be recording these little interviews, and I'm going to look for body language. I'm going to see who, because Manny Pacquiao don't talk. He don't talk. He just brings it, motherfucker. Okay, so have a nice day. Let me get back on I'm here at work. It's the morning, not back. But I did take some days off. So I am back. Got to get on the plantation for 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm out.